Good morning all. Screen is visible and am I audible? Just confirm in a chat box. Okay, fine. Okay, so what we have seen in the last lecture? Anyone? 30 number 30. Priyanshi. Priyanshi, what we have seen in a last lecture? Just unmute yourself. Okay, you were absent. Fine. Any other? Just write down into the chat box. Okay. Mean max value with the constraint. Yeah, extreme value with the constraint variable. Okay, fine. Right. Now today we are going to see the another topic of this chapter, the last topic of this, and that is important one, right? The method of Lagrange multipliers. The method of Lagrange multiplier. Yeah, local extreme value. Okay, fine. So we'll start with this one. Again, you need to remember what are equations only. No need to go in details one that how that will come. Fine. So we'll start with that one equation first. Fine. So in that one, suppose I'll be having one function and that is of three variable, right? In last lecture also we are having what three variable, and what we have done with the constraint xyz. So we are having some constraint and we have removed the third variable z, right? And again we'll go with two variable, okay, del f by step 1, 2 and 3. Now here also what some function is given fx y z of three variable x, y and z. Now these variables are connected by some relation, right? These three variables are connected by some relation. That means some expression is given in that between that three, right? So that is suppose phi x y z equal to 0. This is one function, three variables. So that three variables are connected by some relation, say phi of xyz equal to 0. So that is my equation number 1, right? Now, if you want to find out the value, the main aim is here what in Lagrange, you want to find out the value of what xyz. In two way it can be asked, find the value of xyz, or it will be like find mean or max value, right? In that two way it can be asked. So find out the value of xyz, right? And which is of what fxyz. So for that, okay, to find out this value, we have to write one equation will be used, and that equation is called a auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation. Now what is that equation is? That is, it is fixed, huh? fxyz plus lambda of phi xyz equal to 0. This is called what? Auxiliary equation, and this will be used for what? To find out the value which one x, y, z. So this is my second equation. Now what is the process or method? Like in last one with extreme value with constraint, we will be having step 1, 2, 3, right? Like that. So here also we are having what? Some function is given, some relation is given. So this is my auxiliary equation. Now how to find out the x, y, z? Okay. So for that, a step, this is step 1, you can say, to write down what? This is not given in that way in book, but just for your understanding. Step 1, that is what? To make the auxiliary equation. Step 2 is what? You have to differentiate equation 2, just remember the steps only, equation 2 partially with respect to x, y and z. Okay, So you will be having what? Del f by del x plus lambda as it is, del phi by del x equal to 0. Now again, del f by del y with respect to y, lambda del phi by del y equal to 0. And third one is del f by del z plus lambda del phi by del z equal to 0. So if you partially differentiate equation 2 with respect to x, y, z, you will be having equation 3, 4 and 5. Fine. Now what happened? Just you need to eliminate lambda from this 3, 4, 5 equation. So next procedure is what? Eliminate. See, if you do partial differentiation here, obviously you are having some equation, right? In terms of what? X here, y and z. So from that 3 equation, you have to solve that and you have to eliminate what? Lambda. So if you are going to eliminate the lambda, you will be having the value of what? X, y and z. So this 2 steps will be followed. Step 1, auxiliary equation. Steps 2 is what? Partially differentiation of 2 with respect to x, y, z. Then third step is to eliminate lambda from the 3, 4, 5. Okay, to obtain what? The value of x, y and z. So this method is called what? Lagrange multipliers. The whole method name is what? Lagrange multiplier. And this lambda is called what? Undetermined multiplier, right? This lambda is called undetermined multiplier. So this is the process of this one. Fine. Now we'll see the example. So that will be clear to you, right? This is the process. Now example is, the first one is, find the minimum value of x cube y z cube. Find the minimum value of x square y z cube subject to the condition this 2x plus y plus 3z equal to a. So this is the relation between this xyz and this is your function, and it was asked in what? GTU 2014. Fine. So which, how you are supposed to do this? First you have to write which is fxy, right? So fxyz, sorry, 3 variables are there. Fxyz equal to x square y z cube. So this is my first equation. Now second will be what? This. What is the relation between that two? 2x plus y plus 3z equal to a. This is my second equation. So what? First step is what? To make the, or to write the auxiliary equation. Fine. So auxiliary equation, that means what? This is your fxyz. Okay, I'll write that fxyz. So this is x square y and z cube. Okay, auxiliary equation fxyz, this plus lambda and phi of this, right? So we'll write what? Plus lambda. And what is this phi? This is, and that a will come left side. So it is 2x plus y plus 3z minus a equal to 0. So sorry, this is your auxiliary equation. Suppose we'll give this equation number 3. Now step 2 is what? You have to partially differentiate equation 3. So differentiate equation 3 partially with respect to x, y and z. Okay, so first with x. So that is what? Anyone with respect to x. So here x term is there. So 2x and y z cube as it is. 2x y z cube. Now plus, here it's what? Lambda, and in multiplication this. So here only 2x. So from that 2 will there, right? So 2 lambda equal to 0. So now if you want to find out what is the value of lambda, so you can write what? This 2 will be common one, so that will be cancelled out. So lambda equal to minus x y z cube, and this is my equation 4. Okay, with respect to y now. Okay, this is with respect to x. What is the answer with respect to y? Anyone? Just raise your hand. With respect to y. Okay, 25 number, 26. Anyone else? Let me check. Okay. 41 absent, 43. Okay. We'll check. Okay. Yeah, 35 number. 35. Yeah. You can unmute yourself, Yagni. 35. Yes, Yagni. You can unmute now. Hello. You are not audible, Yagnik. Maybe some problem is there at your side. Okay. Some are writing in a chat box. Fine. Lambda equal to. Okay. Directly you are writing. Hello. Okay. Fine. Fine. 6. Ruchi. Yeah, Ruchi.
X square z cube
Okay. X square z cube. Fine.
plus lambda.
Plus lambda equal to 0. So
0.
for lambda equal to minus x square z cube. This is my equation number 5, right? Okay. And with respect to z?
3
Yes, 3
x
x
square y
square.
z.
Okay, 3x square y z square, right? Okay. Plus lambda is there and z. Okay.
3 lambda.
3 lambda equal to 0. Fine. And 3 will be common. So my lambda will be what? Minus x square y z
Z
square.
square.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, okay. Now the next thing is what? I'll be having equation 4, 5 and 6. So the thing is what? All are what? Lambda. So we can write that. What? From equation 4, 5 and 6. From equation 4, 5 and 6. You can see that all are lambda. So I'll write what? Minus x, y, z cube equal to minus x, y, z cube equal to. The another one is, see, all are minus, right? So we can write it plus as a x square z cube. Second one is what? X square z cube. Okay, I'll write first minus here. X square z cube. And third one is x square y z square minus. So all minus will be cancelled out. Now this can be written as a what? Anyone? This implies how we are going to solve it, or what is the answer? Okay, do it fast. See, something is supposed to be common one, right? XZ. You can see that XZ is a common one. Yes, Akhilesh? Yeah, Akhilesh.
Ma'am, here the answer will be that every value is equal to each other.
Okay, that means we can say that X equal to Y, fine, and
Yeah,
Y
y
equal
equals to
Z.
z.
Yes, and
And
the
also x is also
also
equal to
equal
z.
to, yeah, so from this two equation we can say that x equal to y equal to z. Fine.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, fine. Okay. So now what, and those who are not getting this, just I'll tell you xz is the common one. If you will take xz as a common one, So you will get yz equal to xz equal to xy, and from that you can say that x equal to y equal to z. Now all are same, right? X, y and z. So if you want to find out the value of that thing, so what, just see the equation 2, that means the relation, that is what, 2x plus y plus 3z equal to a. We'll write here equation 2 is 2x plus y plus 3z equal to a. That means what, this is equation 2. So put x equal to z, okay, that or you can say all the terms, or y x equal to y equal to z. So instead of y and z, I'll put what, x. So all the terms will be in terms of x. Anyway you can solve it, right? So what I'll write, put, not this, y equal to z equal to x in equation 2. So I'll be having 2x plus x plus 3x equal to a. And this will be 6x, right? This will be what? 6x equal to a. So you can say that my x equal to a by 6. Fine? Yes, a by 6. So from that, okay, now you can put the value of what? X equal to here and z equal to y. So you will be having value of y. Just you need to solve the equation and z. So you will get what, all are a by 6, or no need to go in that way also, because we know that what, x equal to y equal to z. So if you are having x equal to a by 6, so obviously y equal to a by 6 and z is also a by 6. So in that way you can go for this. Fine? Or any doubt? All are same, x, y and z. Okay. Now what is the question? Find the mean value. So this, find the mean value. So when this type of thing is there, you have to, and this is what, x, y, z. So you can say that your point will be what, x, y, z, that is a by 6, a by 6 and a by 6. Now if you want to find out the mean value, so what is your fx? I'll write here only. Your fx is what? X square y z cube from equation 1. Now, if you want to find out the f min, so at that time you need to put the value of a, that is a by 6, sorry, x square, y is a by 6 and z is a by 6 whole cube. So if you are going to do this, all base are same. So here you can consider as a 1 power. So a by 6 raised to 6. So that is your f min. Fine. So this is your final answer of example. That is what? F mean equal to a by 6 raised to 6. Okay. Any doubt into this? Anyone? Just write down into the chat box. Any doubt? Lagrange multiplier. Okay. Okay, fine. Now have you solved that previous session example? I have given, right, 2 examples. Have you solved it or no? And I think x equal to y equal to z. Okay, 9 number solved. Just a minute, Ankit. X equal to y equal to z. कैसे आया? See if, okay, fine. This, right? So what you are going to, okay, Akhilesh, can you explain? Akhilesh will explain, right? Yeah, Akhilesh, this step. Just give some detail.
Actually, I just raised hand to tell that I have done that previous example.
Okay, that's fine. And that's fine. But the answer of this, see, I'll be having this step, okay, x, y, z cube equal to x square z cube and this. So how it comes that x equal to y equal to z?
Ma'am, so first of all, we equated
Okay.
minus xyz cube and minus x square z cube.
Hmm.
So by equating that, we get x equals to y.
Okay, fine.
No, sorry, not x equals to y.
A,
Uh, we get that value that z is equal to y.
okay. And
Like
according to the
just
same,
like we have to equate those values and then we get this.
okay, fine. 32 number, Ankit, is it clear how you are? Or the simple method is take a xz common from each one. Take the xz first step here, right? If you write it now, then it will be clear true. Step 1 is xz common, right? So you will get what? Yz equal to xz equal to xy. Okay. Now take any equation, two equation. So from that z will be common, so you will get x equal to y, simple. If you will take that two equation, this two, I'll write down in that way. So from that you can see that which x is common, so that is y equal to z, right? Okay. Okay, fine. uh, okay, 21 number, fine. Okay, is it okay, Ankit? This how the x equal to y equal to z? Okay, fine, fine, fine. So next example is just this is also very important. See, from so in exam, minimum one question will be there from this topic, right? So solve all example or practice all example which are given in the book. A rectangular box, a rectangular box open at the top, I'll write down whole, is to have a volume, right? This is volume of 32 cubic unit. So one rectangle is that which will be open from the top side, and its volume is that. Find out dimensions. So when you are use this that Lagrange multiplier method, find this kind of thing is there. Find the dimensions of the box, right? Rectangular box open at the top and is to have a volume of this 32. Find the dimensions of the box, right? So solution of this is suppose assume the dimensions are xyz. Fine. Now, what is the relation between that dimension? Okay, that we need to write down. So that is what one thing is given, that is volume. So what is the equation, okay, of rectangle for volume, and it is open from top side. So we can say what, whatever the surface area of the rectangle would be what, xy plus 2xz plus 2yz. From one side it will be open. Fine. Now this is what, surface. And now next thing is what, 32. Volume is 32 and dimensions are 3, xyz. So we can say that volume V equal to xyz equal to 32. So suppose this is my surface, equation 2, and this is my equation number. Sorry, does it equation 1 and this is equation 2. So I'll be having two equations. This is kind of thing what, fx, and this is what, relation, right? So from equation 1 and 2, my step 1 is what, to write down the equation. Which equation? Auxiliary equation, right? So auxiliary equation is what, fxyz plus lambda phi xyz, will write down in the next slide only, equal to 0. So just remember fxyz is equation 1 and phi xyz is equation 2. So we'll write down in the another slide. That is what, This is step 1. Okay. Xy plus 2xz plus 2yz plus lambda. Now that is what? XYZ volume minus 32. So this is my auxiliary equation. Fine. Now auxiliary equation is this. Suppose I'll give equation number 3. Now step 2 is what? To find out XYZ. So for that equation 3, partially differentiation with respect to x. So if you are going to x, so here x is there, so y plus 2z plus lambda, and from this yz. So this is what you will be having equal to 0. Now if you find out lambda from this, so what is it? Just find out. Now partially with respect to, okay, okay, just you find out with respect to x. I'll write down with respect to y equation. This is x. I'll write down here only x, y, z. So this is with respect to x, this is with respect to y, and this is with respect to z. So if it would be with respect to y, so this is with respect to y. So I'll be having what? The y. So x is there, right? X plus 2z plus lambda xz equal to 0. So what is lambda? Okay, you just write down this one. 2x plus 2y plus lambda xy, okay, equal to 0. Yeah, now you can write down in chat box, or okay, when you are writing na in answer, so write down with respect to x, with respect to y, right? Because I have blanked that all of the things, 3, right? I have left this. Okay. Now with respect to x, okay, I'll check into the chat box only. With respect to x, okay, minus 1 upon z minus 2 upon y. Okay, that is correct one. Okay, mostly all are see, take a 2 common one, right? 23 number, take a 2 common one, so that will be the better one. Now for this, right, first minus 1 upon z minus 2 upon y. For with respect to y, that is minus 1 upon z minus 2 upon x, and from with respect to z minus 2 upon y and minus 2 upon x. So this is my equation number 4, 5 and 6. Okay. Okay, fine. With respect to z, x plus, okay, someone has written, okay. 14 number, just check your answer with respect to y. I think it's some mistake is there of sign, right? Maybe. Yes. Okay, cross check your answer. 14 number, fine. So I'll be having this 4, 5 and 6, 3 equations are there. So solve that equation. Solve equation 4, 5 and 6. So what would be the answer for this? Again, same like the previous thing you can write, right? All are lambda. So you can write what? This equal to this. That means minus 1 upon z minus 2 upon y equal to minus 1 upon z minus 2 upon x equal to minus 2 upon y minus 2 upon x. This is the thing, right? So what you can do, just take a any two equation, and from that write down what is the relation between x and y and z, or z and x, right? So you will get something. That means what? Same like the previous one. Okay, x equal to, okay, you have written final answer, x equal to y. Okay, fine, that is correct one. Okay. Yeah. So from that, what you will get, x equal to y again and z equal to x by 2. You will get in that way. Whatever x and y both are same, and z equal to what? X by 2. So what now you need to do? which is our equation, that in that one you can put. So xyz minus 32. xyz, our equation is xyz minus 32 or equal to 32 equal to 0. That is my equation number 2. So put the value of this, which y and z, suppose, in what? That. So put value of y and z in equation 2. So x as it is, what is y? Y is what? Sorry, x, and z is x by 2. So what I'll do, instead of y, I'll write what? X, and z is x by 2 equal to 32. So x cube equal to 64. That's why my x would be 4. Fine. Now this y equal to x, right? So that is implies that y equal to also 4 and z equal to x by 2. So z equal to 2. So my x, y, z dimensions are 4, 4, 2. Okay, yes. So you have to write, because in example it will be asked, find out the dimensions. Fine. So it is what? X, y and z are 4, 4 and 2. Fine. So this is the thing. And this example was asked 2 times. In 2014, this was, right? Asked 2 times, 2014 and 2016. So just according to this, one example is given in book, which is related to triangle. So just solve that also. Okay, which is related to what? Triangle. So this type of examples are important. Fine. Okay. Okay. We'll take one more example. Okay, this is in that one only. We have covered it, right? Triangle. Triangle ABC is there. Fine. Find the extreme value of. Find the extreme. Now any relation is not given, right? Value of, just they have written, find the extreme value of cos A, cos B and cos C. It was asked in 2015. Fine. Now how you are going to do that? This is the function. They have given what? Find the extreme value of. So always we'll find extreme value of what? Any function. So we can take what? fxyz equal to cos A, cos B and cos C. Now what is the relation between this, right? We required some relation with what? A, B and C. Okay, that is one mistake I have done. We are not supposed to write down X, Y, Z because it will be given in terms of what? A, B, C. So we'll consider that A, B, C only, right? Dimensions or whatever, A, B and C. So cos A. Now relation between that component A, B and C. So it is a triangle. So we know that the addition of the A, B and C would be always what? 180. Fine. So this is my first equation and this is my second equation. Yeah, ABC sum of angles equal to 180, right? So this step is important here, that how you are going to take the another, the relation is not given like the previous one. In previous one, it is given volume. Here, nothing is given. So you can assume ABC equal to 180. Now, step 1 is what? Equation, which? Auxiliary equation. So that is, I'll write directly fxyz. So that is cos A, cos B, cos C plus lambda into A plus B plus C minus 180. Don't forget this 180, move to the left side equal to 0. This is my equation C. Now, sorry, differentiate partially equation number 3 with respect to what? X, Y and Z. Same thing will be followed. So first I'll write with respect to X. See, you don't write in this way, right? You write differentiate partially equation 3 with respect to X and then write the equation. Fine. Now with respect to not X, again I have done A, B, C, right? Here it would be what? A, B and C. Fine. with respect to A, B and C. So if you do with respect to A, you will be having what? Yeah, sine A cos B cos C will be considered as a constant. So as it is plus lambda. Okay. A plus B plus C here. Okay. Here plus is there. So this is 1 and for this 0. So 1 into lambda, that is lambda. So you will get lambda equal to sine A cos B cos C. Fine. Okay. Now with respect to y, so that is what? Minus, sorry, this is also A and B. With respect to B, then you will get minus cos A as it is. Now with that B, so sin B and cos C plus lambda equal to 0. So you will be having lambda what? Cos A sin B and cos C. Now with respect to C, so I will not writing this directly. From that we can write what? Cos A, cos B and sin C. So I will be having now three equation. Which one? 4, 5 and 6. 4, 5 and 6. So we need to solve it. So all are lambda. So we'll write what? From equation 4, 5 and 6. Okay. What we can write? Sin A cos B cos C equal to cos A sin B and cos C equal to cos A cos B and sin C. Now what we'll do? Divide all by cos A cos B. Anyway you can solve, right? This is the simple one, cos C. So you will get what? 10A. This 2 cos B cos C cancel out. And sin A upon cos A, that is 10A. Same like here you will get what? 10B and equal to 10C. Fine. Now what we can write here? The value of ABC from this. There is 10A equal to 10B and 10C. A, B and C are the angle. Yeah, divide. Okay, we get 10. Fine. Now, okay. Okay, some are writing. Okay, 23 number. Fine. What should be the relation between A, B and C? Angle. Because we know that A plus B plus C is 180. So what is the value of A, B and C? So tan of A, tan of B and tan of C will be equal. Fine. Okay. Some are writing, okay, pi by 3. Fine. Yes. All are same, 60, 60, 60. So we can write what? A equal to B equal to C is pi by 3. Okay. Because it in angle. So we have written pi by 3, or you can write that also. Fine. Now, F max, okay, is what? F max equal to, function is what? Cos A. We need to find out cos A, cos B and cos C. So A, B, C are pi by 3, cos pi by 3 into again cos pi by 3 into cos pi by 3. Right? So our answer will be what? 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 8. So this is our final answer of this. Yeah, 1 by 8. Fine. So these are the examples of this. Just take a screenshot of this one. This would be for your, okay. The time is less than 1 minute. So meeting may be end. But just take a screenshot of these two examples. They are also asked in the exams, right? GTO exam. The second one is same as that we have solved. First one is a easy one, right? Just normal F is also given and relation is also given. So you can solve it easily.